Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, and to the hopeful elect. Not sure what I'm gonna entitle this video, but I was just meditating a little bit and just thinking, about, the kingdom and and the new bodies and just being at peace and the road leading up to all these things. That path that we must take it's not an easy one, and that we have to work for this thing. We have to endure. We have to endure many stuff, and it's not gonna come easy. Um, yeah, like nothing comes easy. That crown isn't gonna come easy, because if it was so, then many of our people would be into this truth, be into the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But first of all, it's not given onto everyone, and some people come into this thing, but they're not able to withstand that rocky road. They're not there, because a lot of people think uh, it's going to be easy, but it's not easy at all. It's really difficult, but you know finishing the race and getting through that difficult time is it's gonna make it even that more sweeter. Lord willing, we finish, and we make it to the end. We make it onto the chariots, and we are of the elect. So I just wanted to get some precepts that kind of go around that topic, and I wanted to start with Matthew Matthew 7:13 in the NLT. You can enter Yahweh's kingdom only through the narrow gate. The highway to hell is broad, and its gate is wide for many who choose that way. For Slakia, that gate is wide for many who choose that way. But the gateway to life is very narrow, and the road is difficult, and only few ever find it. And that's exactly it, because you know because this road is so narrow and so difficult. Many don't wanna choose that path. You know, they we want to take the easy route. It's just like it's like GPS. Like you might put in a destination. You want to go on the highway because there's less lights and a faster speed, but there may be an accident or whatnot. So many don't want to take the side roads, because even though the side roads are there are more lights and there's more stops, you still might get to that destination quicker than just always trying to go that fast route. And that's like onto that Broadway, because that narrow gate, that going through that narrow gate is hard. It's very difficult. It requires you know it requires precision and accuracy. It requires focus. uh, it requires dedication, and also that fear. That fear is kind of what what drives everything. Because that narrow gate, you have way to maneuver, but that narrow gate, there's you could fall off so easily. But once you make it, through that, the victory is all that much more sweeter. And you know being down here in this bodies, and just in this sinful place, we're constantly tested, and our integrity is tested, because once you come into this truth, you know you get a sense of what's good and what's bad. What's right, what's the right thing to do. The right way to maneuver, because you know better. You're being taught to to live differently, to try to live righteously. You know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, uh, and the teachings of our apostles and elders, and fellow brothers. It's a building up process that we go through. We're tried in the fire, because we want to come out as gold. We want to be shining. So it's a very difficult road, but by going through this narrow path, the victory will be all that much more sweeter. Lord willing, make it to the end. This is Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples, and exhorting them to continue in faith, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. Yeah, we gotta go through it. A lot of people think just the Lord taps you on your head. You learn you're an Israelite. You learn the names of the Father Yahweh, and the Son Yahweh Shai. You learn the breakdowns, and the interpretations of the scriptures, and you just think everything is just going to be all flowers. Everything's just going to be all nice and easy, and that's not the case. It gets harder, and it gets more harder, so because you know naturally, the body wants to sin, and you kind of have to keep yourself grounded, and just focus, because the things of this life will try to pull you in all types of directions, and we just have to stay focused on Yahweh Shem Shai, and just know that the things of this world are going to pass away. We're looking onto the kingdom. We're looking you know onto that glory, that's never going to fade away. It's going to last forever. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, starting at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. So you have to hold on to the Lord. When it gets bumpy, when it gets rough, when it gets hard, just tighten up that grip on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Don't loosen up that grip. We gotta hold on to him even tighter. Because he's gonna, he's there to steer us. Uh, Through the many troubles that we're gonna face. That's not the time to let go, and feel sorry for yourself or feel bad, because and the Lord doesn't put us through anything that He knows uh, that we cannot endure and overcome. To some people, the Lord, will put them through certain situations, and that very situation is why they fall out, and they lose faith, they lose belief, they lose that fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and they don't continue that walk, they don't continue that journey. But the elect are the elect are going to hold on to Him. They're not going to let go. They're going to grip onto His hand even tighter, and believe that whatever it is that they're facing, that the Lord will see to it that they make it through. As long as we continue to pray and have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Uh, Verse 4, whosoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. So it's that fear, and it's gonna constantly go. Just that fear. That fear is what keeps us grounded. Uh, you truly have to have that fear. You have to really fear the Lord, because you just know at any point in time the Lord can just jack you up. You know, just fuck shit up. So we don't want to anger. You don't want to anger Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because we know better. And then even in times that where the Lord does jack us up or fuck us up, we have to still remain humble and still have faith in him and still give him praises, because we're gonna go through things. It's not gonna be easy. It's like training for a sport or training for a fight. And you've trained so hard, and like you got the Olympics going on out there. These athletes, they train their whole life, and once they finally obtain gold, they feel nice, and that's just like onto the kingdom and that crown that we're training ourselves to receive. The Lord, the elect are are going through that fiery period right now, and it's only gonna get harder. It's only gonna get harder. It ain't gonna get easy. Now we have the means to get from point A to B. Eat. And the time of Jacob's trouble, all that's gonna be shut down, and we're really gonna be put to test, and all that that training that training process that we're going through right now is really going to be you know put to the test, to see if we're worthy to obtain uh, that crown. Getting through the MOTB, saying no to that, by any means. This is 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our present troubles, and this is in the NOT, for our present troubles are small and won't last very long, yet they produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them that will last forever. So we don't look at the troubles we can see now. Rather, we fix our gaze on the things that we cannot be seen, like the kingdom, like that crown, like we visualize. I know, I do. Visualize that, Lord willing. Just make it onto those chariots. Just to be part of the elect, to be a part of that body. That's the goal. That's the main goal. That's the goal above all goals. And whereas we can see all these things now on earth that people are trying to obtain, we're trying to, obtain, a higher status, kingdom status, not this earthly status that a lot of people out here are chasing. We're obtaining that high status, to be called one of the elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. There's nothing higher than that. For the things we see now will soon be gone, but the things we cannot see will last forever, and that's true. All this shit that that we look at now, it's all gonna be gone. It's all gonna be meaningless. You in the times of trouble, and at the end of the day, it has none of these things have value. This is Job, 2:9. The Lord jacks up, Satan asks the Lord for permission to, test Job, put him to the test. So, he tests him with, with different types of plagues. And, his wife is telling him to, curse the Lord. Like, how do you serve a God that is doing all these things to you? And, Job, uh, Job remains, in the spirit. So I'm just going to read it. Job 2:9, his wife said to him, "Are you still trying to maintain your integrity? Curse Yahweh and die." But Job replied, "You talk like a foolish woman. Should we accept?" And this is Salak, and this is in the NLT. Job 2:9 in the NLT. I'll just read from the top. His wife said to him, "Are you still trying to maintain your integrity? Curse Yahweh and die." But Job replied, "You talk like a foolish woman. Should we accept only good things from the hand of Yahweh and never anything bad?" So in all this, Job said nothing wrong. And that's very true. We got to take the good and the bad in this walk. You got to take everything. Can't just always accept good and not bad. The Lord is a power of balance. He's going to give us both. Yeah, of course you don't like when bad things happen. Who wants that? But we understand that it's inevitable. Like it's bound to happen. So, some brothers get it worse than others. We're all going through our own journey and our own lot. Some of us are financial issues or family issues, job issues, health issues, like woman issues, like whatever the case may be. We're all going through it, and it's something that has to happen, and this is why we need to remain humble and keep that integrity that that even though these things are going to happen to us, that we have to remember. We have to be like Job and remember, you know, what we're fighting for at the end of the day. Because not a lot of people are gonna make it. A lot of people are gonna, you know, fall. Fall when things get tough, and it's a shame. Even when you hear about men falling out now, but it's gonna really get tough when that MOTB is out there. When you got no food to eat, and you got nowhere to live. That's when we're really, really gonna be tested, and Lord willing, we make it through. We push through. We remember the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Remember the lessons of the apostles and elders and the other brothers, and we just meditate on it, and we just stand on that, and just just make it through. And we pray that the Lord puts that spirit on us to make it through, to not give up. And closing precept is Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And we got the only way to find out is if you make it onto those chariots. If you really endured, and accepted the good with the bad, and the bad with the good, because it's not going to be easy. Obtaining that crown isn't going to be easy. So, Lord willing, you found this lesson edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakwadash, and double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, and to all the Akima that are pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Lord willing, until the next video, Shalom.